everyone, today I'm filming my top 13 of 2013, and I can honestly say that even though it is into 2014, I'm still using these products almost every day. I love these products. I just can't say enough good things about them, so it was kind of hard for me to pick just 13, and I did not want to cheat, but I did kind of bend the rules a bit. I just have my 13 favorites, my top 13 of 2013, because I didn't want to change that, but I do have about 8 like honorable mentions, and they're not like just random things. It'll be like, this is my favorite bronzer, the top 13 of 2013, but here's an honorable mention. And I do think that I have a nice mix of drugstore and high-end, so I hope you guys will enjoy this, and let me know what you guys think, and I'll get right into it. Okay, so my first favorite product of 2013 was the Makeup Forever HD foundation. I am in the shade 115, I believe it's the shade. It's pretty pale. So this foundation is pretty expensive, but I do think it's worth it. When I bought it, I never really used it. I just bought it and was like, I'll just use this for special occasions and save it. And I just didn't really use it. So one day I was just like, oh, I'll try this, and I love it. The coverage is amazing for me. The finish is just like absolutely flawless. Like, I love powder. I don't have oily skin at all, but I feel like I always have to have a powder just to set my foundation and to not make it look oily or just even dewy. Like, I kind of like the dewy look sometimes, but usually I just like a matte look. But with this, I feel so confident going without a powder. It's absolutely amazing. I definitely think worth the money, and something you should try out if you haven't, because I love this. Okay, so that is my one of my top 13, and the way I'm going to do this is do the top 13, and then if it has a corresponding thing, say that product or those products, and kind of go back and forth. So like 2 honorable mentions I have. A drugstore foundation is the Fit Me foundation, which is also in 115 for me, and I think this is a nice foundation. It's affordable. The coverage is pretty nice. I've loved it throughout the whole year, but recently I've found that it looks a little bit orange toned. I don't know why, but I still love the formula of it, and I still do continue to wear this. So if you don't want to splurge for that expensive one, then I would recommend the Fit Me. I really like this foundation also. And my other kind of in that category is a BB cream. Now this is the Revlon Photo Ready BB cream, and honestly I totally would have put this in my top 13 if it weren't for 2 things. One is that I tried it out kind of late in the year, so I didn't really want to put it in my top 13 of 2013 because I really didn't use it for that long, but I love this so much. It just gives a nice coverage. Other BB creams I found can look kind of wet and just kind of very dewy, but like not in a good way always, and I just think this one looks so nice. For me, like, my skin's not that bad, so I don't need that much coverage, but it just kind of flawlessly covers my skin. Again, same with the Makeup Forever HD. I don't feel like I need a powder. It's really nice. And the other reason I didn't want to put this in is because I got it in light medium, which was not smart because I should have gotten light, and so I haven't been able to use it that much, but I used my friend's who has light, and I absolutely love it. So this is great. Again, another affordable alternative to the Makeup Forever. Now back to my top 13. The next product is a concealer. It's the Hard Candy Glamouflage Concealer. This is in light. I think this is talked about a lot on YouTube. It is very inexpensive, and the coverage is amazing. Like, it's literally ridiculous. I believe I used this in a tutorial, yes, on I think my sister's makeup, and I like squirted out way too much and was like, oh, like, what is this? It's kind of cakey looking, but that's just because you really don't need that much. I use it every day for under my eyes. I don't use it on blemishes that much. Recently I have been, but for under the eyes I just do it like in a little triangle, and it's amazing. Like, the coverage it gives for under your eyes, it's definitely worth it because it's not that expensive. But even if it were expensive, I think I would purchase this because I love this concealer. And yeah, that is one of my top 13. Now my honorable mention for this one, it's really messy. A lot of these brushes, I'm about to show a couple brushes, and a lot of these makeup products are messy because I did just use them. A couple of friends got ready at my house. So this is kind of messy, excuse the packaging, but this is the Revlon Photo Ready Concealer, like the BB cream, and I have this in Fair 001. This concealer I really like. In a couple of videos I believe I talked about the little NYX concealer in a pot, and I thought that was so amazing. I was talking about, oh, this is the best thing ever, and it still is a great concealer. But the reason I like this is because it has, I wouldn't say it has as much coverage because that was a very full coverage concealer, but it has almost as much coverage, and it's so quick. Because if you think about it, like taking out a pot, unscrewing the lid, like dipping your brush in it, whatever, it doesn't sound like that it takes that long, but it kind of did. So I love this. It's so compact. I can travel with it. I really like this concealer. Yeah, so that is an honorable mention. Now my next favorite is a little bit beat up, to say the least. This is the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder. As you can see, it is very well loved. I got it in transparent 001 again. All my shades seem to correspond. I guess that makes sense. As you can see, I do love this powder. I have used it, I believe this is my second or third one I've repurchased. This is like dirt cheap. Like I believe it's $3 or $4 at Walmart, and sorry if I'm wrong, but it's so inexpensive, and I recommend this to all my friends because I just think it's such a nice powder, and for the value you're getting for the price. It's not super full coverage, obviously. It's just a setting powder. It's not like MAC Mineralized Skin Finish or something where it's going to give you, you know, a thicker coverage, and you can, I mean, you can wear this alone, but I just really like it, and I just don't really know what else to say about it. Like, it's just a great powder, a great price, and really accessible to a lot of people, so I love this powder. Alright, my next top favorite, I don't have a corresponding one for that, so my next top 13 product of 2013 is actually the only one that I don't have. It's my NYC Sunny Bronzer. I just used it when I got ready, and I cannot seem to find it. I looked everywhere, but you guys, I'm sure have seen it. I believe I've shown it in a lot of tutorials again, or a couple at least. It is very inexpensive again, I believe $2 or $3, and it's so amazing. It's just a really nice bronzer. It lasts a very long time. The color is just nice, doesn't look orange, not too shimmery or anything. So again, that's a product that's talked about on YouTube, so I'm sure you guys have heard of that, but I love that product, and it was no hardship for me to put that in my top 13 of 2013 because I love that, and I use that throughout the whole year. But a kind of honorable mention that I have is the NARS Laguna Bronzer, which I'm sure you guys have heard of. I did not have any NARS products actually until like Black Friday. I ordered this online because it was 20% off, because I thought, hey, I should try some NARS products, and I actually only ordered this, and I love it. I actually think that I like it more than the Sunny Bronzer, but I figured, again, I've only used this for a little bit of the year, so that couldn't really go in my top 13 favorites of 2013, and that one was a lot cheaper, but I love this. Like, I will definitely repurchase this full price, even if the price went up. I love this bronzer. Like, I always heard like a lot of hype about it, and everyone was like, oh, it's so great, and I was like, yeah, it's a bronzer. I'm happy with my NYC Sunny, which I still am, but this bronzer is absolutely amazing. I love this bronzer. Okay, my next favorite is dirty, but it's a brush, a foundation brush. It's the Angle Top Kabuki F84 from Sigma. I love this brush. This is what I use for my foundation, but not only my foundation, I use a cream contour. I wouldn't say every day, but a good amount of the time, and it's so easy to just blend in your contour. And then I also use it for my concealer, the Hard Candy Glamouflage, which is kind of thick. You kind of need something bigger than like your typical little brush to blend it out, so I use this for everything, which is crazy, and it doesn't like mix colors badly or like look weird. I love this brush. I also have the round top, I believe, and I like that one, but I like this one better because it is bigger, and I love this brush to death. If I could have any foundation brush, it would be this one. It is amazing. My honorable mention brush is the Sigma Large Angled Contour. The reason this is just an honorable mention and not in my favorites is because I really just used it for blush and occasionally highlighting up until a month or two ago, I would say, when I got the NARS Laguna and started contouring, because for some reason, like, I never really contoured before. Like, I would do a full face and then I wouldn't really contour, just like bronze all over my face, because I always thought it would look fake or like a line. But this brush is really good for contouring. I have more strictly like contour brushes, but when I want a kind of softer contour, no harsh edges, not looking fake, I love this one, and I love how it is multi-purpose, so that's an honorable mention. Now moving on to lip products. One of my favorite, or my top 13, so my favorite lipstick of 2013 is the Revlon Super Lustrous Lipstick in 668 Primrose. It's a cream. It's really pretty, almost has like a purple undertone. Again, pretty inexpensive compared to obviously like MAC lipsticks or higher end lipsticks, and I really like this. The honorable mention that goes with this is the MAC Cream Cup, because this is probably my favorite of the whole year. I would have put this in the top, but I just feel like they are pretty similar in color. Like I said, this one is more purple tone and this one is a bit thicker and more pigmented, but I figured for the price I would put this one in my top 2013, but this MAC Cream Cup is very pretty and I do love them both. The bottom one is Cream Cup. And then one other honorable mention that I have is the MAC Rebel, because for my favorite lipstick, I thought I'd pick a nude, but then I really love this lipstick. But the same thing, again, I got it later in the year, so I'm sure you guys have seen this plenty of times. It's very, very pretty and super fun to wear out other than like your typical red or something, so I really like that. My next favorite product, of 2013 is the MAC Lip Gloss in Fashion Scoop. This is a mini one that I got in a Dazzle Sphere, I believe it was called, for Christmas. I actually got it at a cosmetic company outlet store, so it was discounted, and I thought, hey, I'll try these because I'd never tried any lip glosses before from them, and I love this. I have a ton of lip glosses, like way too many, and this is the one I reach for like 90% of the time. Like I don't even like consider a lot of them the other times, because I just love the way this looks on those two pink or nude, any nude lipstick, but it's so pretty. It's gorgeous on its own and I really love this and definitely will repurchase that. My next top 13 product of 2013 is my Naked 2. I have all three Nakeds and I think this is by far the most versatile. Like I believe that like if I were traveling I would definitely take this one just because I feel like you can make so many looks out of it. I love the other two palettes, but I don't know, something about this one just is like, I don't know, it's just my favorite. The reason I bought this actually, I'm sure you guys have seen this, but the reason I bought this actually is because I ran out of Half Baked in the first one and I haven't even close to begin to hit pan on in this one, and I would say Booty Call is my favorite color. I also really like Verve, that's pretty, and Foxy's a nice highlight, but it's just so convenient how you have so many looks in one. You got your browns, you can do a gray smoky eye, a white smoky eye, neutral eye, you know, you can use Foxy and do a matte lid, and you know, it's just really nice. I love this palette. My next favorite is an eyeshadow brush. It is the MAC 217, again dirty. I feel like almost all eyeshadow brushes, you know, I'm not really that particular. I could really use any. I could even use my finger for some, but I feel like this brush is so amazing. I use it for my crease, and then when I'm doing a quicker look and don't want to use a pencil brush and, you know, make a very precise edge, I will just like smoke out my outer V with this. I just think it's so nice. It is, I believe it's like $23. I bought it a long time ago, so I'm really not sure of that, but I think it's worth it. I mean, I know there are dupes out there and I haven't tried them, so I don't really know, but this is like my brush that I love. Like when I'm getting ready, I'm like, oh, do I have my 217? I need that. So I love this brush. My next favorite is an e.l.f. eyelash curler. It is only $1 and it is so amazing. I went through a phase where I didn't really curl my lashes because my lashes are pretty naturally long and curly, so I was like, they'll be fine, but curling your lashes, I believe, makes a big difference, and this is only $1, so I like buy these for all my friends and like show them to them. They're like, I don't know, some of them are kind of prissy and they're like $1, like that can't be good, and I show it to them and like they use them, they're like, this is amazing. So this is such a good eyelash curler. It is just great, and it comes with a couple of the inserts, so it's really nice. But yeah, I definitely recommend that. My next favorite is the CoverGirl Lash Blast Mascara, because I was thinking of my favorite mascara of 2013 and I had tried a lot of new ones, but I realized that this is the one I always come back to. I think it's amazing for volume and length to separate your lashes. It's just a great mascara. Actually, this is Lash Blast Volume, but yeah, I love this mascara from the drugstore. I typically don't use high-end mascaras unless they're like on sale or I got it as a gift, or sometimes I'll try them, but I just love this mascara. Definitely recommend it, and I love that. My second to last product of 2013, why is that so hard for me to say, is the Maybelline Color Tattoo Metal Eyeshadow base, the 24-hour eyeshadow bases in 70, which is barely branded. It is, why did I just show you the back of that? I don't know if you can really tell how pretty it is, but it is gorgeous. A couple of their other ones like I use, but I feel like they can get kind of chunky. Like if you apply it with a brush, it can just get too thick and make your eyeshadow look chunky. But this one, I don't know, it's just a gorgeous taupey shimmer. Ugh, it's just so pretty. I don't know if you can really tell, but it's just gorgeous on its own. I really don't wear cream eyeshadows that often on its own, but I love this one plain. I love it under. If you're, like I said, I love the Booty Call from the Naked 2, and this paired with that looks absolutely amazing. It's one of my new favorite eye looks that I've been doing lately. So I love that, and that is from the drugstore. My last top 13 products of 2013 is an eyeliner. It is the Maybelline Line Stiletto. I just get it in black is black, obviously. I just love this eyeliner. Actually, okay, so my camera cut off because it said the card was full, so I will finish the last product of this video. As I was saying, my last of the top 13 of 2013 is the Line Stiletto by Maybelline in Black is Black. I find this so easy to apply to do winged eyeliner. I don't have the biggest trouble with winged eyeliner, but it'll be usually I'll have a great wing and then the other one's kind of but this is so easy in my opinion to wing out your eyeliner, to make it even, to thicken your eyeliner, and it's just really nice. It's not like at all like floppy, and I don't know, I just find that really hard. The brush is like, I mean, it's hard, but it's, I don't know how to describe it. It's a really, really good brush. And as I was saying, when I was like writing down my favorite products, I had the Wet n Wild Liquid Mega Line, I believe it's called, which is like $3. I believe this is $7 or $8, maybe 10, upwards of that or whatever. But it is from the drugstore. So I had that product, the Mega Line, written down. But then as I used this more and more throughout the year, I just fell in love with it. I prefer this over the Mega Liner, but the Wet n Wild Mega Liner is still good if you're looking for a cheaper alternative. So yes, those are my top 13 products of 2013 plus some honorable mentions. I hope you guys enjoyed, and leave any requests you guys have for videos, and thank you so much for watching. Bye!